Workout. My name's John. Thanks for buying this workout for the next 4 weeks. So before we start, just want to make sure you've got a stopwatch or a clock on the wall just to measure your rest periods. The next thing we're going to do is I'm just going to make sure we've got a drink, or you've got an exercise mat, or even just your carpet at home if you're feeling okay. Do an exercise with that, just making sure you've got something just to cushion your back. At the end of the week sometimes you can have a bit of a tight back, especially if you've got a day job or an office job where we're working, we're slouched on our desk like we all do. Sometimes you can get a tight lower back. So with ab exercises, obviously by strengthening your lower abs, upper abs, you can have less back problems, less joint problems. Stronger abs keeps you in a nice, tall, good posture position when we're walking, lifting, carrying. So abs are an essential part of staying injury free and keeping us healthy throughout the spring and summer. Each ab exercise we're going to do, I want you to do for a minute. If you want to do longer, try not to do longer than 1 minute 30, 90 seconds. We're going to do 8 ab exercises today. We're going to try and space them out, like I said, with a minute rest. After the 8 ab exercises, we're going to have 2 minutes rest, then grab a quick drink, then back to it. Then we're going to do another 8 ab exercises, then go through them all again, and then another 8 ab exercises. So we're doing 3 sets of 8 exercises, a warm down and a cool down. Try and do it nice and relaxed, there's no point rushing anything. If you haven't exercised for a while, give yourself a chance. It takes a few weeks for your abs to get stronger if you've not trained for a while. And just be careful you're not feeling dizzy at all during doing this. Making sure you're taking plenty of rests. You're only training against yourself, remember. And a good way to start is training at home, building things up, getting active. Right, so before we get started, let's have a little warm up. So I want you to put your right hand behind your head, left knee comes up, right elbow to left knee, left elbow behind your head, left elbow to right knee, crossing over. I want you to do this for a minute. So we're bringing our hand behind our head, bringing the knee up, trying to bring our elbow across to meet. I want you to do that for a full minute. I'm going to instruct you through each exercise. I'm not going to do it for the full minute. I'm just going to make sure I cover all the areas just to make sure you stay injury free and get you to the result you want. Right, next what we're going to do is bring our foot round our hip. What this does is it warms up your side muscles. You might feel a bit daft at first, but it's an excellent way to warm up your lower abs. Your obliques here, they call them. And obviously, just your sort of general legs. Get your heart rate going a little bit. Then obviously, jumping up in the air, pretend we're skipping. Warming up your upper abs. Warming up your arms. That we're going to be using today for the workout. Then skipping backwards, 30 seconds skipping backwards, then stopping. I want you to bring your right hand down, crossing over to your left foot, crossing over, warming up your upper back. I want you to do this for a minute, crossing over, then stopping, then bring our hands across, up and over. I want you to do this for 30 seconds to a minute. Then up and down, again 30 seconds to a minute. Bending your elbows. Hands down to the floor, back up, again 30 seconds. Right then, so I think we're ready to start. Now, I've obviously got my mat here. I'm going to give you different views, different angles to try and make sure you fully understand what I'm doing. First exercise we're going to do is hands behind your head. Hands behind your head. And I want you to bring your right knee up to meet your right elbow, and keep your hand behind your head. So you're bringing your foot to the side, trying to meet your elbow, bring your elbow down to meet it, so working our obliques. I want you to do a minute of this. Might feel a bit funny. Slightly bend your knees if you need to get down lower to it, feet pointing forwards. So it's a standing oblique ab exercise. So do the full minute of that to start with. That's your first exercise, working your obliques. Grabbing a quick breather, nice big deep breaths, hands on your hips. I'm full of hay fever today. I've got asthma, so I'm a little bit chesty, but you've still got to push it. No one's perfect. Each day we always feel different. Some days feel better than others, obviously. So next one we're going to do is our lower abs. Take the sunglasses out of the pocket. Feet up high, hands coming up to your shoelaces, chin coming up, head back, reaching up. What you to do, a minute of these. Chin comes up. If you can't bring your hands up to your shoelaces, feet in the air, bring them past your knee. Chin comes up, back of your head back, chin up, so you don't put any strain on your neck. So that minute of those, that's toe reaches, so it works. Lower part of your abs. Right then, so again we're going to time our rest, up to a minute, gathering your breath. For your third exercise, what we're going to do, we're going to do the plank. So either legs hip width apart, back nice and straight, hands coming under your shoulders, face forwards. This is tabletop position ab. Again, 30 seconds to a minute. If you want to go harder, hands hip width apart, on your toes, face up and forward, hands under your shoulders. Again, we're going to do this for a full minute or 30 seconds. If you want to make it harder, bring your foot to the side, works your side oblique muscles like we mentioned before, or just stay in that position. If you can't do a full minute, knee still for 30 seconds. Try and keep that back nice and straight. Right then, so that's your third exercise. That works upper abs, middle part of your abs. Again, time your rest periods. Next exercise we're going to do is we're going to do side plank. So elbows in line with your ankles, feet coming up, hand on your hips, head in the middle of your shoulders, bring your hips off the floor. We're going to try and do 30 seconds each side. Then we're going to change sides. I'll do it on our other side. Again, hips off the ground. If you can't do that, you bring your feet, knees round, knees in line with your elbow, arching that hip up, hand on your hips. 30 seconds each side. So that's going to be your obliques, which is this side of your muscles. Right, so that is your fourth exercise. So for the next exercise we're going to do super crunch. So we're going to have our hands and our neck slightly bent, chin looking up. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring our knees in, hip width apart to our chest. I'm doing it in slow motion. Our hands then come through our legs, feet to the floor, and so on. So you're working all areas of your abs. If you want to make it harder, your feet come further away, and your hands come through, reaching forward. So that is double crunch, double or super crunch, whatever you want to call it. Works all areas of your abs. So we need to do a minute of these. Reaching through, important you're reaching through, chin coming forward. 30 seconds to a minute of those. For your 6th exercise, I want you to do Russian twist. So we're going to do feet, hip width apart, hands together. Bring your hands past your hips to show the front on view. That's the first option. Now, if you're feeling strong, you're feeling okay, feet off the ground, hands across. 30 seconds to a minute of these, which is a very difficult ab exercise. Works all areas of your abdominal muscles, keeping your feet off the floor. So keep your feet off the floor, elbows coming across, each side counts as 1. Hands across. I want you to do that for 30 seconds to a minute. So that is a really good exercise called the Russian twist, covers all areas of your lower abs. Again, have a drink, have a rest for a minute. 30 seconds if you want to really get on with it. For your 7th exercise, what we're going to do is we're going to do reverse crunch. So you bring your knees up in the air, bring your knees into your chest, feet to the floor, then hands coming up to your knees. So knees hip width apart, bring your knees into your chest, feet to the floor, hands coming up to your knees, chin coming up, head, neck, chin in the air, neck tilting back. So bring your knees into your chest, feet to the floor, as soon as your feet come to the floor, hands come up, driving up past your knees, chin coming up, bending head back. That's quite a difficult ab exercise, that works everything. So another quite hard advanced ab exercise there. To try and give you, multiple effects on your abdominal muscles. For the 8th exercise, what we're going to do is we're going to do side reaches. So your feet are going to be hip width apart, lying back, hands to your side, neck back, reaching down, touching the bottom of your trainer. We're going to do as many touches as we can, neck back, just reaching down, you want your feet just coming forward, hip width apart, so you're just reaching forward, best you can, touching the back of your heels. This should take you at least a minute, so you try and get 30 on each side to be precise. If you can't be precise, just do the best you can in that minute if you're just starting. But reaching down your middle finger, if you want to be perfectly ideal, you want it just as far forward as wide as you can, just reaching down so you're just about touching the back of your trainer, or just gently fingertip touching it. That's the best way to do it, but that really works your side oblique muscles here. So that's all the ab exercises. That covers everything, all your lower, upper, middle part of your abs. Any questions, let me know. Some of them I've put in there count as, working 2 areas of your abs, which count to another exercise. So everything comes to 8 exercises. So we'll have a quick warm down. All I want you to do is standing up, warming down our oblique muscles. Been working a lot today. Hand on your hip, right on your hip, left arm coming over your head, stretching over. Again, 30-second stretch. Then the other side, 30-second stretch. Or up to a minute on each side if you need it. If you're really tight, up to a minute. And then hands in the air, stretch off your shoulders, knees to the floor. Knees to the floor, it stretches your abs. Hands coming up, hands above your head. Stretches, works out your abs, stretches them off. 30 seconds to a minute, shoulder stretch. Then 30 seconds to a minute, chest stretch. Hands out in front together, in front of your chest. And then hands coming down your back, past your hips, chin coming up, 30 seconds to a minute. And then just a few hip twists, just to loosen off your abs, 30 seconds, anti-clockwise. And then 30 seconds, clockwise. Obviously during this video you can pause, stop, start anytime you want. And then just shaking everything off. And then, yeah, so obviously this workout you can stop, change, start, restart anything you want. You'll have full access to this anytime you want. And any problems, let me know. Let me know how you get on. Try and do this workout every other day, so you could probably do, say, a Monday, a Wednesday, and a Friday. So at least 3 times a week, and you'll notice a difference after at least 4 weeks. If you want to cut down on sort of carbohydrates, you know, such as your bread, your potatoes, that kind of thing. Cut down on your sugar. Just doing something simple like having less chocolate in the week, less crisps, less fat in your diet. Just do it simply like that, instead of counting your calories, which I always find people get depressed with. They get fed up. They don't stick to. Just cutting out little things makes a big difference. You do not start noticing your abs more if you're working them, if you're cutting down on certain foods that are obviously bad for you, which is just keeping it simple, because simplicity at the end of the day is genius. Keeping it simple, not trying to be too hard on yourself. Right then, so thanks very much, and any questions, I'm so Jem will let me know in the class, or just message me on my page. But that's great, thanks very much, Dave.